When the mind is stable, when your mind is calm, you feel bliss, you feel peaceful, you have peace, you experience peace, you experience your true nature as peace. In itself, when the mind starts, when thinking process calms down, when thoughts starts diminishing, when you start becoming more conscious, that in itself is blissful. That in itself is so peaceful. You experience something of the beyond. The first time I experienced thoughtlessness, I say, this is something really extraordinary. Then I gave body, mind, health, and self my whole energy into trying to stop thinking. Then, as I told you, I stumble upon watchfulness. The wise can direct their thoughts, subtle and elusive. So, but a trained mind brings health and happiness. Of course, when you become a master of your mind, you become awakened. And when you become awakened, when you become more aware, it is consciousness. It is the light of consciousness that takes decision in place of the mind. It is the light of consciousness that is spontaneous too. Is spontaneously direct you what type of behavior you are doing, what to choose, what not to choose. Otherwise, it is the mind, and the mind will always pull you away from your center. Remember, this is the nature of the mind. Why it is like this? This is the nature of the mind. To pull you away, to get you caught in illusion, to get you caught in suffering, in conflict, in going away from the center, in dividing. Because in the mind has a capacity called intellect. Intellect divides you. It deludes you through logic, through reasoning. It makes you feel that everything should be like this, clear-cut. Logic is very clear-cut. The wise can direct their thoughts. Subtle and elusive, whatever they choose. A trained mind brings health and happiness. The wise, what is the meaning of wise? A wise person is a person who has understood that minds flows outside. Mind brings misery. All the known human conflict is created by the mind. And the wise is a person who has understood that by calming the mind, by silencing the mind, one can experience health, happiness, and freedom. That is the meaning of a wise. The wise can direct their thoughts, subtle and elusive. Now, this is something that you have to understand. Mind is something extremely subtle. So subtle, so tiny, that you hardly feel that there's any in your head. And despite years, or should I say, centuries of research with very sophisticated means, apparatus, science is still struggling to know whether we have something called consciousness of mind independent of the brain, which survives death, which existed prior to the physical body. So subtle it is, extremely subtle. But as you become more alert, you understand that there is something called mind.